Morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're tuning in from. I'm your host, TJ. Welcome to the Long Game. This channel is about long-term trading, higher time frame thinking, and staying patient in a market that rewards discipline. Let's go into this week's market perspective. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are from. And I said that backwards, but that's okay. I'm your host, TJ. I am a swing position trader. I've been trading for 8 years now at this point. Swing position just means that I just go for the longer play moves. I hold my trades for days, weeks, months, um, and I just find that just fits my personality better and my schedule and just the way I like to trade and approach the market. I love the longer plays. I absolutely love the longer plays. I love being able to come in the market and analyze the market for the longer play moves and having the patience to wait for it to play out. So today I'm going over Aussie dollar, and as you can see, we're on the monthly time frame, and I see that since around what is this? When it started going down, August, maybe July, August of 2011. Oh my God, it's been going down, and I see that at various points we've had it kind of rally back up. We had a break, retest, a break, kind of a retest here, another break, retest here. So but for the most part, it's gone down. So I'm just going to mark this up, starting from the monthly to see what is price planning to do next. So I colored. Oh, wow, this one broke. I color code my stuff so that as I'm going down in the time frames, I know what trend line is what just based off of color. It's just easier for me. That's how my brain works, to keep up with stuff. So I see here we have, like I said, I marked up my monthly trend line here, and I see down here it's done broke already. So wow, it's broke. Okay, so I like that already. That's good. That's a probably I'm sure a long time coming. That was not no easy task for this to break. So I see that. I see this support and resistance down here, which is not the most perfect, but I'm also going to mark this up down here at the bottom, and I'm here. It's not going to be perfect, and you got to realize too, this is an area. I just like to use my lines as my support and resistance because I like to keep a very clean chart. Some people use the little, the boxes. I have those too. I have before, and I color code those as well. But I don't use those very often. I just find that I don't really care for them. So I just go with the lines. But anyway, so we got the monthly. We see that, okay, so it's been in a downtrend since 2011, July, August 2011. And I see here most recently, around December, this is broke. It's broken out of this. So it's been in this uptrend since December, and I'm make it bigger. We're going to go down to the weekly time frame, and it's probably not going to be much difference. We can just see the pattern a little bit more. I see where it's been trying to break this. We had a little rejection here from it trying to break back in, what is this, September of last year, 2025, and I see that it's held this. I guess I probably will be using the box just to highlight these areas. It's created this support here on the weekly. So wow, this is great. I like this. I like this trade so far. So what I'm seeing so far, like we have a break, and I see here we did have a little bit of from this standpoint, probably missed that area, that opportunity to get in, but there's always other opportunities to get in. So if I highlight this area and I was to drop down to I'm gonna erase that, the daily. that was my area to get in. And you see it broke here. We have this area that it broke. It rallied up, broke out, and this was my retest. This was my entry here. I'm gonna put a little one here. This is where I should have been finding the entry because this is my retest. Yeah, and if I was to put a fib on this, let's see. Far okay, went back to around it did not quite touch the 0.38.2. It went back to 0.23.6. This fib is about done. It's pretty much done. Just want to erase this. So this is where I would have been looking for my entry. I usually take my entries on the daily or the 4 hour. So we missed this entry. We had an entry here where we had a break here. I'm going to highlight this area, and it also created a bottom here. So we had a break and a retest. So this was another entry that I missed. So my next entry that I would be trying to find would probably be when this decides to, lose some momentum and come back down to possibly this area here where it broke from, somewhere up in this area here where I'm looking for it possibly to come back down and retest so I can find another entry. That is the best bet at this point because, yeah, we missed it. Missed this trade, but that's okay. There's always plenty of opportunities in the market. I don't get frustrated if I miss a setup because I know it's more coming. It's always more coming, and it's just about having patience to wait for it to set up. So that's what I'm looking for now, right? So this is my this box. I don't like these boxes. This is the area that I'll be looking somewhere up in here. The general area. It doesn't have to necessarily come back all the way back into this area. I just needed to retest because I see that we have it's created almost like a liquidity void here. Price is not really, it's just all straight white candles. It hasn't pulled back at all. So I know that it's going to have to pull back. It has to retest, it has to retract and correct itself. That's what we're looking for when it comes to this. This is pretty easy analysis here. Like it's pretty straightforward with this one. So I just have to wait for this to play out. I'm not sure how long it's going to go up. I'm not just going to jump in the trade. Because at any point, since it's been going up for I'm on the daily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now. I know it's coming at some point to read the retest. So I just have to be patient and wait and go from there. So this is a pretty easy one to analyze. It's pretty straightforward. So if I was to go back here, let's see on the monthly. Okay. Now that I see this too, I can see it could come back. I'm going to mark up another area too. It could come back even further, a little bit deeper in here because I see this little support and resistance here, this little area. I'm going to mark it up, make this bigger. This is a previous area that we already looked at, but this area here, you can come back all the way down here as well. We're gonna keep an eye on this one. Definitely gonna keep an eye on this one because I like how this is playing out. Even more so, if price breaks this structure right here, it breaks through this structure right, this previous high here. So what I would look for is probably the break of this previous high here, and then a retest back down. It broke structure, right? So that'd be great, a great play out there. And I might even put a some type of signal to, sorry, that's my phone. Some type of signal to alert myself that, okay, this is going to play out. This is a good setup. I like this. All right. So this was a pretty straightforward one so far. Like I was not expecting to have a break of the downtrend, but you never know with the markets. They can surprise you at any point. Again, to recap, Price was in a it's been in a downtrend a month from the monthly standpoint since what, July or August of 2011. I can't remember the month. Down here to present day, we see that price has broken out of this downtrend um, as of December 2025, and it's been for the last 2 months, almost 2 months now, it's been in an uptrend. So I'm waiting for price to break this monthly structure here, this monthly high. So that would be price breaking this the structure, monthly structure, and then a retest of the area that it broke out from. So we're looking at a retest of the area around somewhere around, and this is a general area, guys. I don't want you to, it's not going to be precise. So somewhere around 0.6743, possibly even a deeper one around 0.6606 area. So somewhere in this area, I'm looking for price to come back down and retest. So that could take days, weeks, who knows? But given that it's been going down for so long, this could be a very powerful move back up. Who knows? We don't know. It could be. So that's all I have for the week, you guys. This was a pretty straightforward pair. So we're gonna leave it off from there. We're gonna keep it simple. That's all I have. Nothing to force, nothing to rush. If the setup comes, great. Great if the setup comes. If not, that's part of the process. All right? That's part of the process. We're going to go with the flow if it doesn't. If it does, we're going to go with the flow. If it doesn't, we're going to go with the flow either way. So I'll see you guys next week. Hope you guys have a great trading week, and we'll see you later.